Well, howdy ho. Welcome to Crescent YAMAHA, or Crescent Racing technically, down in Verwood, where I've just got the R1 out of the van. So this is here because we've got something in this box, not in that Volkswagen. We have a full Acra system in there, which will finally replace the slip-on that we've got on the bike at the moment. This has done a great job so far, but I think we've got the full system. So let's wang it on and see what happens. Now, although it's relatively straightforward in sort of to put a full system on, because the rad has to come off this to get at it properly, this bike is notoriously difficult to bleed the radiators and bleed the fluids, the coolant system. So you've got to like put it at a funny angle and do all that sort of stuff. So I thought, rather than me trying to do that, I'm going to let the professionals. Speaking of which, let the professionals do that for me. So let's wheel it inside, figure out where we're going to go, and get cracking. All right, great one. All right, I've got some assistance now. Put your back into it. Right, this does actually look really quite slick. Full factory. I mean, I do like it in the black, but I was just saying to Mitch that when it's all on camera and you're whizzing past and doing stuff, it does sort of sit back. You can, in fact, it loses its shape a bit here. So because we're fancy internet people, we need stuff to look really bright. So I do need to up the game of this. And again, I can't remember, I don't know where we left it with the Portimao video, even if I put it up, because it was a bit of a difficult setup there. But anyway, let's not go into it. But I didn't get as much content as I should have got. So you probably didn't see this running. But anyway, look, it worked, and we're here, and we're going to get ready now for Jerez, where the YRE is taking place this year. And I understand from Paul Denning that there's going to be a couple of special guests in the name of their World Superbike riders. So hopefully, fingers crossed, the next time you see this, maybe, will be with Jonathan Ray in front, which would be a lovely thing to behold. Obviously, he'd be a long way in front, but nevertheless, being on track with a leg end such as himself would be great to see. Fantastic. Just quickly, I've just pulled the muffler out of the box, and there she is. That's pretty nice. Pretty ruddy bloody nice. And also in the box, we've got some Samco hoses in here because, again, the rad and stuff's got to come off, so we may as well put these on while we're at it. Right, I went away for 2 minutes and they've already cracked on, so link pipe muffler off, drained the coolant, and yeah, Rich over here is just going to be helping us properly and probably finding all the mistakes that I've made in putting bits on. So hopefully it's going to be much safer the second time round. We flashed the ECU for the arrow pipe, so now we're obviously going to have to remap it for the full system, which takes a bit of time. So that's it, and old Wonder Boy's turned up over there. Not that one, that one. And yeah, so I'm going to go and fillet him in the bogs. All right, bye. Right, we're getting here, there, everywhere, and we're on. We just need to put some coolant in it, run it up, and get ready for the dyno. But look at that. Absolute quality. I just thought I'd show you this sexy shot from underneath, because you never really get to see the engineering involved. There's always plastic in the way. But that does look very nice. We're just putting the dyno wheel in, and yeah, we're getting ready, so it should be good. I think last time we were here with the Arrow slip-on, it was 206.
206, yeah.
But it was a cold atmospheric day.
It's got a lot cooler though.
It's a bit muggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a lot cooler.
Well, it's definitely warmer than it was.
Yes, it is, but it's a lot cooler than it was, as in recently.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just going to stick the dyno tyre in now, so we're consistent. So we've had a full EVO III Akrapovic Evolution system. I've said all those words in the wrong order. You can redesign as you wish. And now we've got to map that to the flashed ECU that we flashed last time with the Arrow. So
I was getting a map, is it?
I was getting a map, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You can't put that. You can't spend £3 grand on an exhaust and not map it. We're running no brake disc because it's just better, isn't it?
Definitely.
Who needs brakes?
How happy he is.
Did you catch me smiling? It's rare. Bike's on, the dyno. We're going to warm it up and then see what it makes. And I'm quite interested to hear what it sounds like as well, because the can looks stubby and the baffle is out. So it's definitely not going to be allowed at Snetterton on a evening track day, let's put it that way.
I'm going 208.
208?
Yeah.
I'll go 209. It's too warm. Too warm. I'll go 207. 207. Tight spot on the chain, apparently, because you see it bouncing up and down, so that's obviously going to affect it. 200 at the moment, unmapped. So
it's a lot warmer than it was when we mapped it with the arrow. So
it's a lot warmer, and it's obviously been mapped to the other system. So, I mean, you could spend days in there fiddling with numbers, but we don't have days. We've got minutes, maybe even seconds. But I think I might end up leaving the bike here and give them a bit of time rather than us going, oh, how much is it worth, mate? Wow, what's it making? Wow. But and actually, just a quick point on dyno numbers. As long as you're testing on the same dyno, it doesn't matter if it's a high reading dyno, a low reading dyno, whatever. It's the same dyno, so you can actually draw some comparisons and conclusions of your vehicle. That's it.
I think we can get it better still.
Really?
Yeah, we've had a couple at 204.7, something like that, I think.
Okay.
decent.
Yeah, we've had one at 205.7 and one at 204.7.
So 205.7.
Yeah.
And is that still with the same map from the arrow, or are you sort of you're doing some fettling?
I've used that as a base map.
Yeah.
I'm just fettling off of that because it was very close to start with. But you can see here where we are now. So that line there, hugging the dotted line.
Yep.
So it's virtually perfect.
Okay.
In that area. So
Sweet.
I think there's a bit of improvement in the mid-range that we can make, but
All right.
yeah,
Awesome.
it's strong.
Okay, sweet. Well, what do you want? So, is it beneficial to leave it here?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So we
Okay.
I can go through just to do all the boring bit and all the low down areas where
All right.
it's not massive horsepower, but it's going to make the difference on track. So.
Yes, and it's still had that little bit of a like a little surge.
Is that what you're blaming it on? Is it?
No, I've changed my mind now. I'm blaming it on when the battery terminal disconnected and turned the electronics off. That's why the bike fell off when I was on it. Cheers, mate.
No worries at all.
Thanks,
You're
mate.
more
Thanks very
welcome.
much.
No problem.
Come down to Crescent Racing
Yamaha.
Pro shop.
Motorcycles.
Pro Shop, GYTR, Yamaha,
Evolution.
and get it done right. Right, good morning. I'm back at Crescent and I'm here to pick up the bike. It's been on the dyno again. Mitch assures me that it's all running super sweet, and I'm now just walking through everyone's day job, disrupting everyone, being an influencer. Anyway, so the bike's down here somewhere, so let's go and find it. Found it! Well, here she is, look, just sitting pretty. And, oh, as if by magic, Mitch has turned up. Morning. Let's talk through it.
So just shy of 206
Yep.
at the rear wheel. Bear in mind it was a hot, humid day when we had it on the dyno. I think when we initially dynoed it, it was a lot cooler temperature-wise.
It was February, cold, lovely air for motors.
Exactly, good dyno day. So not the greatest dyno day, but still very strong, just shy of 206.
Okay.
Nice fuel curve, nice power curve.
What's this little flat spot there?
It's pretty common on the R1, quite honestly, just where it, combination of the probably the secondary injectors and a combination of the butterflies, or should I say the velocity stacks moving up and down in their position. So we see that quite regularly.
Okay.
Nice
Cool.
fuel curve.
But it looks
Good
nice
power.
and smooth.
Yeah, and the key is it's the same everywhere. This is 100% throttle opening. It's the same across the board. All throttle openings.
Nice.
Should be smooth on off throttle, transition wise, and good to go.
Well, here she is, ladies and gentlemen, ready to go in the van and get prepped. So the other thing I didn't mention, I did give them my Dimag wheels. So they have, because of this rear caliper GYTR system to make it underslung for the quick wheel change and all this sort of stuff, you do actually have to take a couple of mil off the spacer of the off the Dimag wheel, because this kit comes with spacers included in it. So there will be some glorious gold Dimag wheels going into this, and I really can't wait. So these will become the spare wheels. So we've also changed we've got a new chain and sprocket in here. The other one, there was a tight spot on the chain, and that might have accounted for a little bit of, it might have shown up on the dyno in a tiny way, but it's not going to be massive either way. And I've also asked them to bring to Jerez some Fat Boy 11 weight springs, because I am still bottoming out these forks. Or what they did suggest is they do a kit which extends the stroke by 5mm, which I think would work really nicely. And another option, which I'm going to think about doing maybe, is extending this swing arm. And I don't mean putting like a drag swing arm on it or anything silly like that. I just want to get like a few extra mil of the wheelbase. And I believe there is like a magic number apparently from the axle to the swing arm pivot, which is what most of the race teams aim for. I don't know what that number is, and it probably won't make any bit of difference to me, but I enjoy it, and I enjoy the technical nerdery. So let's get going, get packed up. I will probably just quickly, if I get these tyres, get the slicks on the new wheels, I might try and show you those in. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I appreciate, guys, that I know it's been a bit of a bitty here and there content schedule for this bike, but that's just the way it is. Shit happens a lot of time, and yeah, it's just busy and trying to organise everything, and you know. Welcome to the yard. I promised you that I would show you these Dymags. I'm actually going to put these Bridgestone VO II slicks. So yeah, we'll stick them on the machine now. Arthur, massive shout out, thank you to my mate Arthur, who's always there. Just look at that gold sparkle. I'm not sure if the exposure is quite right on this camera, but ignore the sort of gold of that chintzy bit, but it's, oh, when these are in the bike, it's going to be absolutely délicieux, mon frère. Oh, there's nothing quite like a fresh, slick, even smells good. Oh, you're going to do me right. You're going to do me right, baby. Fastest I've ever been around Jerez is a 1:48, and that was on an HP4 race. And I was in a bit more of a peak physical riding condition then, but anyway, let's see.
Virgin wheel.
Yeah, don't fuck it up, mate.
No, I'll try not to. Don't put me under pressure, man.
Okay, I'll try not to. Oh. No one likes a dry valve.
No one likes to dry valve.
I don't like holding it, it's going to pop.
Blow your head off.
It might blow my head off. That's because I said it was painless.
I'm going to ask if I can take it
We'll have
off.
to take it all off again. So, ladies and gentlemen, the valve wasn't done up properly, so...
That's not my fault.
No, it's not your fault.
That's
Nothing's
Mr.
ever your fault,
That's Mr. Dymag did that.
Mr. Dymag
He
did
should
that.
have done that.
Yeah.
Good job you found it.
Yeah, so we're all on. It looks so good with tyres on. Look at that front there in the sun, glistening. Right. Thanks for watching. See you in Jerez. Thank you, Arthur. Welcome. Fist bump. Don't leave me hanging.